Welcome to the Bad Cats Club. Last time we talked about main courses. This time we are talking about desserts. It will be a little bit different because, well, it's hard to make a dessert horrific, but I'll try. First off is the creepy one. It is a chocolate grave. It's a mud cake served to scare, and what you need: 100 grams of butter, 2.5 deciliters or 1 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 1.5 deciliter or 3/4 cup of flour, 3 tablespoons of cocoa, 1 teaspoon of vanilla sugar. For the topping, you need whipped cream, grated chocolate, and grated coconut, and also green food coloring. For the gravestone, you need a square cookie and some brown frosting. Preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit or 175 Celsius. Melt the butter in a saucepan and remove it from the heat. Stir in eggs and sugar and mix well. Then stir in your flour, your vanilla sugar, and your cocoa, and also mix that. Butter and crumb a pan about 24 centimeters or 9 inches in diameter, preferably with size you can take off, but if not, you can always line it with some grease-proof paper. Bake the cake in the middle of the oven for about 20 minutes. Now, this cake is hard on the surface and sticky in the middle, and it's supposed to be, so don't sweat it. Take it out of the form and let it cool. Take out your coconut and mix it with a green food coloring until it has a nice color. Cut your mud cake into portion sizes and spread your coconut as grass on top, leaving the mounds bare. Put your grated chocolate on the mound to make it look like fresh dirt. Cut a slit in your mud cake for where you want to place your gravestone and write on the cookie and place it in. Serve with whipped cream on the side. Next, our scary dessert, a bloody eye. You need some pannacotta. Now, you can make this yourself, but it's a pain. I'd definitely buy it. For the sauce, you need 1 to 2 cups of frozen raspberries and some sugar. You'll make your eye out of some kiwi and a plumped raisin. And you need to make a lens out of gelatin and also flavor it with some lemon juice and some sugar. For this, you'll also need about half a cup of boiling water. Soak your raisin in warm water to plump it. Skin the kiwi and cut it into a slice. This will make your iris. Take out a square piece in the middle of your kiwi. This is for the plump raisin that will make your pupil. Stir together gelatin, lime juice, and sugar, and then add hot water until all the gelatin has dissolved. Pour your gelatin mix into muffin tin liners to make your lens, so just cover a little bit of the bottom. Now, you need to refrigerate this until it's nice and firm, and that's at least half an hour. Now it's time to build up your eye. Take a scoop of pannacotta, put your kiwi slice on it, and cut your plump raisin to size to fit as the pupil. Take your lens out of your muffin tin liner and place it on top. And if you're having trouble getting your lens out of the liner, just soak it in hot water for a couple of seconds and it should come right out. Cut your lens into a circle about the same size as your kiwi slice. And now it's time for the sauce. You mix in raspberries and sugar in a pan, and you mix it so that the raspberries break and make a sauce. And it's really, you just sugar it to taste, and it's not harder than that. It's that easy to make this sauce. You pour it on your serving plate that should already have your eye on it, and you are ready to serve. Lastly, horrific, it's chocolate covered crickets. Go down to your local pet store and get about a cup of frozen crickets. Remove the big legs and the wings, and you fry them up. If you're confused about how to cook crickets, just think of them as shrimp. Cook them as you would cook raw shrimp, and you really can't go wrong. Melt chocolate flakes in a saucepan, throw in a handful of crickets, and use a spoon to fish them out. Put them on some grease-proof paper, well separated so they don't stick together, and put them in your freezer for about an hour. Take them out a little bit before you want to serve them, and they should be fine. You can serve these with whatever you like. I promise you, whatever you put them next to, the crickets will be the star. I personally would serve them with chocolate dipped strawberries. Just take a fresh strawberry, dip them in some melted chocolate, let it set in the freezer, and then decorate with frosting. And FYI, if you don't feel like doing this yourself, you can buy the ready chocolate covered crickets online. I am Dolikisse. This is Halloween month. Next time we'll be covering drinks.